my April episode, and
I reckon stupid stuff when you do that. So.
yes, right. So first of all, little bit of a memoir for us. Basically, how we come about our channel was around Tony's old place 2-3 years ago.
3 years ago, these 3 years.
And one night he said to me, "I have to show you something," and it's just out of nowhere we put this episode onto this TV program, and I forced him to let me watch like 3 or 4 episodes, and I watched the whole series the following week, and that basically was the Game Chasers. I absolutely loved the original couple of series of Game Chasers. So they're pretty cool because they've done like Kickstarter, and I got season 1 last year. They'll have a look at pictures. There's a season 1 DVD set, and there's me wearing a t-shirt comes with it. And this is the season 2 DVD set, and here's me wearing a t-shirt that comes with this.
He likes modelling himself, doesn't he? I think he wanted to play Barbie as a kid or something.
I have 2
You do with
girls. I
glasses.
play Barbies now, for God's sake. I don't know
Too
as a kid.
true.
Yeah,
Yes,
but yeah, we found them really brilliant and entertaining. Having a slightly different atmosphere around them now. When they were young and enthusiastic about it, it was just the best.
Yeah.
The first season, even the second season, which I haven't started watching yet.
Which is
Absolutely
weird because the production values actually went up. The production values went up, but and some of them, you know, it's still kind of hit and miss because it's still really good. It's still really watchable. It's
subscribe,
still
click
awesome.
straight away.
Straight away. You know, but you know, I still enjoyed the earlier ones more. But people always say that kind of hipster crap, don't they? It's like I liked it before it became popular. You know, but I did kind of like those kind of earlier ones a little bit more. I don't know why.
When I got my season 1 box set and I was watching them every night, for some reason or other, it felt more special to watch them than it does when you actually see a new episode. With them, it's like, yes, I might watch the next one. When you see a new episode on YouTube now, so I'm definitely watching it, but not right now.
I always wait for several. I normally wait until I've got 3 to watch, and I'll watch all 3. And I'll watch an hour's worth, basically. You know. So.
But yeah, Game Chasers, like and watch them.
Yeah,
they need a shout out from us. You know, they need the subscribers.
Yeah, definitely.
At the same time, GameSack, you need subscribers as well.
Yeah, the thing is, if you like our crap, then you'll love their crap.
And then you'll click unsubscribe when you come back to us.
Yeah, you say, what are these stupid English idiots up to? And then sort of just like, you know.
Remember, we're over the pond, we're in England, so it's very different to the
I mean,
awesomeness they get over there.
We go into a charity shop and you can walk through a charity shop in about 30 seconds and see there's nothing there. They go to a thrift store, whatever it is.
OK Chief 420.
Yeah, OK Chief 420.
Watch his...
Goes to a thrift store and you're there, like, you know, wandering aisles. They have aisles.
Yeah, that's because our stores are like little stores. Their stores are like warehouses.
Yeah,
big warehouses. So, we always have these since we started, because we've had the 1 or 2 times when we've been out and we got to rummage and they've been awesome. Yeah. But other than that, it's just been like...
I'm just going to the store, big massive warehouse.
I mean, they've got their flea markets as well, but we've got boot fairs as an equivalent, but they're still not as good.
Over here, it's very different than boot fairs now, because the retro scene's really kicked off.
Everyone gets there.
Everyone's there at 6 o'clock and buying everyone. There's no fun in the boot fair scene anymore. I know a lot of people that used to do the boot fairs messaged me, this is what I've got, Cliff, do you want to buy it off me? All the time, every Sunday. Now all I see is, this is my boot fair shit today, who wants to buy this? And you know, I paid a tenner for this, ha, I sell 200 quid. As opposed to a previous conversation we've had, you know, it's taken all the fun out of it, so we're just happy doing our plod along, and we ain't gonna do none of that shit. But yeah, back onto some gaming stuff. Meet a online, that was some new bloke called Ross O'Reilly.
He's always meeting new blokes online. You've got to watch
via computer games, thank you very much, and video games. And yeah, he's from Japan, and he managed to get me for sale an item I've been after for a little while, which I am denied about. Spoke to him, and as always, he made a decision for me. And that was a Sega SG, and that was a Sega SG-1000 Mark II console. Now, obviously, the Mark II is the sequel to the Mark I console. The Mark I console being extremely expensive. I mean, take a look, have a look at the picture. Very Tommy toy.
It doesn't look as nice.
Yeah, it doesn't look as nice. But here's my Mark II, all boxed. I took a picture of it, and lovely. And I haven't unsealed it yet. I can't actually play it at the moment because I need to get a power converter. Then I need to wire it up to the video to tune it in, then we need to move from the video to the telly, and it might be a future episode. But yes, it's all boxed. It's in such good condition. It's got the original Japanese RF lead with 2 metal spikes that you generally connect to another lead, which then goes into the RF socket. Yeah. So when it turned, I was like, I need one of them as well. But because it's a Sega machine, you can just plug in the Master System RF lead. So I can get around it that way. And yes, basically, there was also a Mark III for the SG-1000 or SG-3000 in the Mark III, I think, in it.
Yeah.
And that is the Japanese Master System. It's as straightforward and easy as that.
But it runs Mark 1 and 2 games.
Yeah. And that's the version we got in a nice big, in a nice weird black casing.
Yeah.
Coughing. Yes. With my SG-1000, I got some games. These are basically, I paid $5 for one that was a phone for free. Thrown in for free. I've got a Champion Tennis. So that should belong to you, really, shouldn't it? And I got a nice box. Hustle Chummy. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's very spectrumy.
Yeah.
The colour, the quality of the graphics is very sort of C64-ish sort of thing.
Yeah. I'm glad they got the English on top of it. Monaco GP. Monaco.
We're back to Monaco Grand Prix again. Yeah, Johnny Splendid, what?
Yes. Monaco Grand Prix. Yes. And what I've been told is the absolute best game on it is Lode Runner.
Do you have Hyper Lode Runner on Mega Drive?
No, I don't. I knew nothing about Lode Runner until he said this, and I watched a trailer on YouTube. Must have. I paid a $5 for this, including in the box, and really happy. But the SG Mark II is really strange. I mean, the first thing you notice about it is how the joypads plug in at the back of the console.
Yes, I never learned that one. I think Tide the same.
Yeah, and I think you can plug in Master System pads. They look like the same ones, but hopefully you'll see us playing it in a future episode. And I've bought a couple of other bits from him, but I'll just include it in a lot. So the other bits I bought this month. So where should we start? We'll start off with the PS3. You should see this from the pickups, me and Tony, when we went out recently. This was one of the 3 for 2 offers, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Been after it for quite a while. Ninja Gaiden, Sigma 2. Got a Sigma 1. I've been after number 2 for ages. It's just been nowhere, or it's been really expensive. And to see it in the offer, I had to pick it up. Basically, Ninja Gaiden 2. Bits of new story, bits for new characters. I don't know how the translation of this one come out with graphic wise and stuff like that.
It's nice. It's really nice. Yeah. So the thing is that the one where there's no blood in it?
Yeah, they cut the blood at the first and second one.
Yeah. No, the first one blood.
I know they cut the blood off this one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think that's
answers in the subtitles.
Yeah. First one I think remained gory, but I think this one they
we like blood.
Well, yeah, we really like this Sigma. It's basically just number 2 with add-ons. And
there's 2 player modes and some weird stuff like that. Cool
so when they go out on Ninja Gaiden 3, I got to be honest, it was rubbish. But they've redone it with Razor's Edge.
With Razor's Edge, it was awesome.
Yeah, they improved it tenfold. And I've been sort of getting a bit of aching for the old platforming type games on the PS3 recently. And so we looked around and talked about what to get. And I saw that Jack and Daxter trilogy. Obviously didn't see this, but I've known them from the past. And so I'd like to give them a try. And obviously the HD collection come out on the PlayStation 3.
I mean, the house is Naughty Dog as well.
Yeah, they're Naughty Dog, awesome. I love it for Naughty Dog. First of all, this stupid thing is ridiculously expensive. Buying it still takes 25 plus. I managed to get it 15 in the CD. I've never actually played the Jack games, have you?
Yeah, we played it. You know, because you start off, the very first bit where your mate gets turned into a little weasel thing.
Yeah.
Which is Daxter, and and you sort of just run around, jumping about, and just doing platforming stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So I enjoyed the Banjo games. You said that sort of fun.
Yeah, very similar to Banjo, Mario 64, and that sort of ilk. It's
So when I saw that, I saw Daxter on the PS3, which is obviously a similar game based around him. I noticed there was a Jack as well, but the Jack game was just expensive, so this was $1.95 it's more of just a completely shooter basis, isn't it?
Probably, yeah. Because it's like the paint game as well, that was kind of different
So they're giving their own sort of spin. So the sites I like to view and see what's going on. The gaming sites, the retro gaming sites. Anything I talk about, I'm talking about sites, it's all about retro gaming.
Yeah, you mean trawl, not troll.
Trawl, yeah. I like to trawl them all the time. And I picked up nice little Game Gear bundle. First game I tried in it was Aerial Assault, the world's slowest sideways shooter. It felt like you was waiting in the queue at the doctor's. You've been like delayed an hour, and you just know there's 3 more people in front of you. And you think, is this ever going to end? You had to blow a few bits up, but not particularly good. Not particularly good by any means. And Streets of Rage 2, really, 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 really good. Really, really, really tiny characters, eh? But I actually played this to the end of the 3rd level, which is rare when I put a game on. It's just the Master System version.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. There's nothing else to say. Master System version.
Is it cropped a little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And the highlight of the bundle, which is the reason I paid 20 quid, when you see games like that, you think, Streets of Rage is worth a bit, but not that much, is Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble. Yeah, only ever released on here, and I think it's one of the Sonic Adventure collections.
Yeah, it's one of the Sonic thingy ones,
whatever.
Mega collection.
And yeah, so basically, it's a traditional Sonic style game. Fucking difficult. But the reason that this is difficult is more to do, as we've said many times about the Game Gear screen. Really, really enjoyed this. I did give this a good half an hour. But I just find myself with the Game Gear screen. And so I turned it off. But I really enjoyed what I played. I'm hoping to get my Game Gear modded so that it can make me enjoy the games more.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good, really unique title as well. It's not very, don't see it very often. On to my one Mega Drive pickup this month. I picked up Universal Soldier last month. This month I got Turrican. And from what I gather, from what I've been told, it's exactly the same game, but with the Turrican guy. As you will see, we've totally played Quidditch now, because it's obviously the American version, and Universal Soldier can't in America, can't as Turrican.
Universal Soldier did come out in America, so.
That's the American. It says on Wiki that's the American version of Turrican. Oh.
Yeah, we're getting really confused now. It's we're just talking nonsense now.
Yeah.
It's ballistic, and we're talking ballistic. So it's, no, because I'm sure this is like Turrican 1 and Universal Soldier's Turrican 2.
Oh, no, I know Wiki Red, I haven't played it.
Yeah, because Electronic Arts released Universal Soldier, and Accolade released this one. So
on the Master System, we was over Alex's Level Up Games in Canterbury. I picked up Bruno's Brummaging, found a little weird multi-pass on the Master System, and that is Hang On and Astro Warrior. Got Hang On, but I didn't know what Astro Warrior was. I thought just the name of that, I'm going to buy that. They're £1, that name. And watching GameSack the other night, one of the games they showed off was Astro Warrior on the Master System. Brilliant! It really does look really cool. Up the screen, is it vertical up the screen? Yeah. So vertical shooter, quite speedy. Not quite riding. I'd probably say more like Tiger Shark. That's what I can remember.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, give you space feature. See the footage? Sure. Another £1 buy when I was over there is because I needed it. Well, that's what I wanted. It was the Super Tennis. Yes, it's tennis on the SNES. And
it's fun.
Super. Yeah, we got to get around and play some multiplayer this one day. Yeah, I played it for a little bit back in the day. And
launch title.
Yeah, it's launch title. And I got a copy, but I had to give to him for converted type situations. And I picked up another N64 this month, which is going to stay in the collection this time. And so I picked up with the machine.
One of the best ones.
Yeah, GoldenEye 007. Absolutely brilliant game. Put it on the other night and had to finish the first level. Unfortunately, the pad I had for it, the analog was quite shite, but I managed to replace that and got this Rare's original GoldenEye game, which is brilliant. Me and you blasted through doing all the difficulties over a weekend, didn't we?
Yeah.
Remember back in the day.
And getting the golden gun is basically like chess.
Yeah.
Get a bit of graph paper, put checkers on it, and then just mark your route. Because once you go wrong, you're going to die. Because 2 Gatling guns come up and just kill you.
Yeah, awesome game. And one of the main games I had to get back for the N64 was back in the day when you had one.
Yep,
I come round and didn't know nothing about it, and saw it, and we played a little bit. It's a little hint. Played a little bit. Yeah, we went to get the 18 van. And I was totally sort of like, what the fuck? Blast Corps. Really cool game. Bit of a strange game, if I remember correctly. You're basically knocking down buildings so a truck carrying a nuclear missile doesn't explode.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, and yeah. so like
it's got to be one of my favourite Rare games.
Yeah.
It's got to be my favourite Rare game that Rare did for Nintendo.
Yeah, proper
Yeah.
Rare. The proper Rare. Yeah. So I
That's a
only played
game
this.
where I think I borrowed it off of Duncan because Duncan had it, and I played it all night,
Mm.
right the way through to the early hours of the morning, and completed it.
I like it a lot more than GoldenEye. I like
Yeah.
that a lot more than GoldenEye. I mean, it's just more my cup of tea. I just really, really enjoy it a lot. It's just my favourite.
So the only taste I had was obviously around your place. I knew I liked it then. So 10 years plus years later,
15?
15, yeah. Shush. I'm only 24. I wasn't playing this when I was 9. Pick up from Alex's now. First of all, we knew nothing about this game. Star Wars Trilogy, Apprentice of the Force. First opinions on this game were we knew nothing about it, none of us. But it looks rather good, and so I picked it up. Basically, it's a side-scrolling game. You get scenes from the movie, the proper trilogy, start from number 4. Basically, you make all the way to Jedi, and you just tap the buttons because it just speaks you through the speaks you through the area.
Speaks you from the butt.
It talks you through the story, So you're just pressing the buttons for the words for the story. This is freaking useless. And then you get a scene in between it, which is a side scroller, which you basically just have missions to do. Go from one part to the other, and shoot people twice, jump up, pull a lever, and you're through to the next 20-minute tapping buttons. And yeah, it's if you find it cheapest, I suppose £6 is it's a nice Star Warsy case, I suppose. Oddity, and I played it for quite a bit, but I was really bored and I was just going through the motions.
Yeah, but you've got Flight of the Falcon for Christ's sake, so
that's really bad. And couple of Saturn pickups this month.
yeah, I'm not guilty this time.
Yeah,
I'm not guilty this time.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I'm not showing King of Fighters games off this month.
I am. King of Fighters 96 and Saturn. With all the talk of King of Fighters with me editing all happen to watch lots of footage, it's made me want to play it even more. And yeah, so I picked this up. Really, really happy with it. I love this game. The memories, the thing with it as well. 95. And he can say, ha ha ha, I'm listening to your CD on the phone that time I phoned you up. It's here, can you hear the music? Yeah, and I think we've covered enough of the fighters in the past.
Yes, King of Fighters on the Saturn.
So it's really good.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. And the other game I got with the package for the SG 1000, 2000, 9,000,000, 2600. The SG 1000 Mark II was Fire Pro Wrestling 6-Man Scramble. Not played
Excellent.
this. I know that Anton's got it.
Yeah, that's awesome. You can rename all the wrestlers, and there's loads of wrestlers in there. Undertaker, the Hulk Hogan, and there's a lot in there.
But it'd be called something totally
Yeah,
different.
they're called totally different. You can change the name.
They're called We Don't Have the License, but we can use the likeness.
Yeah, because we have loose Japanese copyright laws.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. A good game.
yeah,
Okay.
that's really, really good. I mean,
Yeah.
the thing
Like
is,
Afro Savage and stuff like that for
I
Macho King
paid
and
£4
stuff.
for this.
yeah, I paid 5. So,
I win.
no, because your case is all smashed.
I can change that. Where's your case? Let's make it even. Yeah. I got the only other Fire Pro game I got is in the Game Boy Advance. That was really good. So yeah, I think I saw you playing this one day. when I come
Yeah,
around as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
But, yeah, really happy with that. Right, let's go on to the
And there's two on the sound, Fireflies.
6-Man Scramble and what's the other one? Takido. It's a long name, isn't it?
Blazing Tornado.
Blazing Tornado. Yeah, T in it. Right, and the other thing I got with the SG was this. I paid £1 for this, and Soul Edge.
Which you probably know as Soul Blade, but I still
Yeah.
call it Soul Edge. 'Cause,
Yeah, £1. I can't pay £1. Yeah, the only reason I really, really wanted this was because it has the uncut start-up, nunchucks and toplessness instead of fake t-shirt over the top. I remember playing this in the day in Folkestone. What were they called? The domes.
Yeah, the domes,
Oh, let's go
Yeah.
back to the years. Just absolutely blown away. Fred Peter Baker bought it when it finally got released in the PlayStation England, and we played it
So
today.
did I.
Played it to death and absolutely love it. My favourite memory of Soul Edge though is still, or Soul Calibur is still the day I got the Dreamcast one. Blown away by what the Dreamcast could do. But once again,
I still
really
think that the intro to this is better than the intro.
The intro to this is probably my favourite intro than any intro in
Yeah.
the history of the gaming intros. But yeah, basically, there's no Killick in this. There's you got Cervantes, and what did they do with the English version of Thingy with the nunchucks? Did you have nunchucks?
Yeah, he did.
Ah,
He did.
so it was allowed back then.
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been a whoa.
It was just on the period of that fella not being there, sort of thing, and
Yeah.
allowing stuff.
He's finally retired. Let's get it.
No, were they bendy sticks? I can't remember. I really
That's right.
can't
It's 3
remember.
sticks, weren't
They
it?
were like 3 sticks.
They edited it to 3 sticks. Yeah. So it was 3 sticks. This is the Jap version. It should be nunchucky. If it is nunchucky, have a look. There you go. It's Tony playing it. Well, Tony we're hoping Tony's playing it.
Yeah.
Are you there, Tony? Wake up, Tony! Play the game! Yes. Soul Edge, Japanese PlayStation 1. I picked up some English PlayStation 1 games from Level Up, Strikers 1945 Part 2. Yeah, I always do the 1943 music. Yeah,
It's nice.
Good game.
It's nice.
For £1, it's pretty awesome. Tony was saying earlier, basically, you can get this on the PlayStation.
Yeah, flipping up 50p to a pound, and
Yeah.
they're really good games. Really good.
Yeah, this for £1. It seems to be a lot more than this, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Happy with that. I like the Strikers games. I've got to get them on the Saturn. Ain't much Japan, anyway. And
They are pricey.
yeah, my need for compilation packs, arcade party pack. So we've got 2 Bins, Super Sprint, Rampage, Smash TV, Cracked, and 720. And I've played Sprint and I've played Rampage and Smash TV and a little bit of Cracked. Multi-pack
Multi-pass.
compilation for the PlayStation. Right, so I went over to Ritzy. He's done a pretty awesome trade with him recently. And one of the first things I got out of my trade was these Sonic figures, Sonic plushies. My Sonic plushies, really nice, and a little Amy figure down the bottom. And along with that, I got some gamey stuff. And I picked up Wrecking Crew, which I know nothing about, but the screenshots look pretty good. Basically a racing game with guns. Car game. You ever heard of it?
No, it looks very sort of
like
street
Twisted
racer.
Metal.
Yeah, Twisted
Yeah.
Metal meets Street Racer. It looks like. It's,
Yeah, so that looks really good, so I nabbed that. And just because I've never heard of this version, I've got like another version of Galaga, which is just Galaga. It's using this, so double check this Galaga Destination Earth. And it's just obviously a remake of Galaga.
Where was Gallagher
It's
going in the
sideways.
first
Sideways.
place?
Yeah, but as I say, there's sideways section down there.
yeah.
Okay.
They're going to have to bring out another one to tell you where he was going in the first place.
Yeah.
Gallagher! Destination Earth!
From
3D
Destination
graphics
Moon.
and multiple flight
Yeah.
perspectives change your piloting style. Galaga, the best shooter ever, is back. Namco.
Namco.
Yeah, so I've never seen this
Or
before.
Namco to be Japanese.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? So, yeah.
Wasn't that
Got
a
that.
really old arcade game, Gallagher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been around. It's the one you used to get at the beginning of Ridge Racer and stuff like that.
Mm.
Yeah, and some other parts I got from Ritzy was a game I've picked up 2 or 3 times and played in the past, but I always put back. And I'm always like, oh, I should have fucking got it. And when I determined to get it last time, it bloody wasn't there. Which you might have actually seen by now if I've edited it. And that is Pen Triathlon, I think it's called. Pen Triathlon in Japan, just Pen in England. Which is basically a racing game, but with different like penguins and animals and much cuteness and
So sort of
bizarreness.
Sonic R-ish,
Yeah.
only it controls.
Sort of.
Hmm.
I remember getting a demo to this and it was struggling with that as well. But yeah, so happy to go with the trade. The next one I didn't know too much about. I knew the name, and that is Starlancer.
It's sort of spacey adventure-y kind of Wing Commander-y thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, so I didn't know too much about it, but I knew it was on the to get list and didn't pay that back fuck. And the next one's even worse. But yeah, so I knew it was on the to get list, and yeah. So look at the pictures, or if he does a video, look at the video and tell us What do you think? What do you think? And the other one which I had to get. Now, one of my claims to fame is I finished this game on the Dreamcast. I proper finished this game. No cheating, no level skip. And that is Bangai-O. Also known as Bangai-Ho, or whatever it is in the N64, isn't it? Because you've got Bangai-O, it's got a H-I-O. Yeah,
right.
Same game. Don't say the same game. It's called Bangai-O for this. And not the crap on bloody Xbox Live Marketplace.
Which was all cut down.
Uh,
I've got a pretty cool version of DS.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah,
awesome.
I remember seeing that. Yeah. This is brilliant, but this is one of the games you will have to pump your hours into. You just in a 3D world, you go about, you shoot the bad guys, go up and down. Your main goal is just to kill everything to get to the next level.
Yeah, 2D world.
Yeah, 2D world, yeah. Real great fun. I played about the 360 games local to me, and
Burn them! Burn them!
Harry, shut up! You play all the Lego games. That's Harry.
Apart from them.
Harry Potter. That's Harry Potter. Lego years 1 to 4 and 5.
I guarantee he's seen something called Harry Potter or whatever.
I will never ever play Harry Potter.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I really love the Lego games. This is sort of going back to I recently played through Lego Batman 3, and it's going back before they spoke and stuff like that, so it'd be quite strange. I did give episodes 1 to 4 a go back when it first originally got released, but there's a lot around back then, so I just sold it. And it's your typical Lego game with Harry Potter, released twice. If you know a Lego game, they're just the same, but on the Harry Potter world. Next thing up is a great big shout out to a really good friend of ours, Chris Franklin, who worked in Express Games in Dover. Top guy. He's one of the friendliest, nicest people I know on the absolute on the planet. Generally, I'll be honest, I don't go into Express Games.
No.
Because he was there, I went in to say hi, and purely through seeing him, I bought a game in there. And it's the same for many people. Anyone that lives in our area who knows Express Games knows Chris Franklin is one of the best guys on the planet. And keep watching and keep commenting, dude. And the game I managed to get from there was Azura's Wrath. Now, it's a funny story. I bought this, played through it. This is really one of the weirdest games ever. And on the offers day, I thought I bought all the DLC. So I checked up the DLC I bought. I bought all the costume DLC and not the actual levels DLC.
You didn't buy it?
I bought the wrong one.
Idiot.
But thankfully now they're £1.29 on Xbox Live instead of £5.79.
Oh, right.
So I bought all the stupid costumes on offer, thinking they were the levels, which I found out the other night. How can you explain this game?
Weird boss battle thing.
Yes, and the more violent you get, the more arms you have, and combos.
Yeah.
It's more of an interactive experience. It's really good. Really one of the other things I tried anyway.
Yeah, strange, weird Japanese stuff. I have a feeling that's
Looks
going
like
to
the
Yeah.
looks like the flipping. He's trying to be
Kuma.
Akuma,
go.
yeah.
But
10,000 fists.
yeah, no, very very good game. So I really enjoyed playing for it, and I enjoy shoving it back into.
I think that could be a god hand in the future. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
It started disappearing, didn't it? Because you picked it up a few times and
Yeah.
went back down, and yeah. But it's always rough. Thank you, Chris. Yes, the shopping Ramsgate. You know I like to pick up games now and again, just think, I tell you I like to play this.
Oh
Yeah.
God! It's the how bad can I make Tony play this?
It's Turbo Trucks. I mean, the last.
That just says
It
it all,
looks
doesn't
Yeah,
it?
the last truck game was surprisingly
The last
good.
truck game was great.
Yeah.
It was basically.
Was
top
that 18-wheeler?
No, it was like top of touring cars, right?
Ah,
Trucks,
yes.
Yeah,
racing
it's
trucks.
really,
It was
really
really
good.
good.
This thing, Super Trucks by Phoenix.
What the hell is?
Yeah, some company we've never heard of. Yeah, basically
The
it
guys from the
just
Ashes.
looks crap. And watch the footage as Tony's playing it, cursing me. And yes, decide for yourself. But yeah, that was one for Tony. Never cheapo. Riding Spirits 2 by Capricorn.
One of the elite ones.
Yeah. Motorbike game. I don't really like motorbike games. 75p. I need to pad up my shelf a bit more.
Yeah.
But I just don't have space for. The next one was bought purely because, as you've seen from the video, the name of the game, and that is Energy Air Force Aim Strike.
I mean, you see something called Energy Air Force Aim Strike, and you just got to buy it. It's
that's well here. I feel like the world's biggest menu, and I want to have a look.
Oh god, I hope it's not a big manual. That suggests like it's going to be all complicated and you have to press like lots of multiple buttons.
PC time, yeah. Read a Bible before you get to play the game.
It's going to have a map and everything, isn't it?
It's more the EA sort of thing.
Yeah. It's one of those oldie things that's got a back cover.
Yeah, back cover and everything as well.
And they squeeze the like, yeah, when you pay £1, you don't give them money.
No, you don't. So, well, we don't, but he does.
I'll find it somewhere else.
It's an Ace Combat wannabe.
Basically, yeah, Ace Combat wannabe, playing game A10, FA18, F15 even on the back. Released by 505 Game Street.
Yep.
And
It's by Taito.
Yeah, made by Taito.
Yeah, so.
And something called Jazz Pack.
I don't like the sound of that.
Sponsored by Total.
Yeah. Yeah, so on the trade with Rixie stuff, I've got 3 more bits. Sub Rebellion. Submarine war, killing things, fun. Basically, submarine version of the Navy game Chris bought, or Chris got given to him a little while ago. It looks fun. If you look at the footage, the pictures, it does actually look.
I'm trying to think what the old one was on the Spectrum. Silent Service, the old submarine game on the Spectrum.
I've just noticed it says IREM on it, so it could possibly be good.
I
haven't put it on Silent Service. I know I've heard of it.
Yeah, because you used to kind of go to like the engine room and this room and that room and do different things. And
Upgrade your sub.
Well, no, you sort of just control your sub by controlling with it. It was very weird.
This is very strange. And then it's like the sub's actually on the ground, so maybe get some tracks and upgrades. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yes, this one I sort of bought because I thought maybe Kira would play it. I don't really know nothing about it. And that is The Quest for Sleeping Beauty. This looks like this really looks like Pac-Man, doesn't it? In a maze.
It looks very, very. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It looks really weird.
But he paid £1 for this, the cash conversion, and he just chucked it in free. Because Rixie is awesome. Cool guy. And yes, but this is the main one I wanted because he posted this on the sides for sale and I almost forgot about it. And that is by Capricorn, Haunting Grounds. And if I remember, first thing Tony said to me the other day is, that's the last one I need to complete my Capricorn.
It's not the last one.
No,
I need that, Clock Tower, and Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, right, yeah.
I need the 3.
Yeah, this looks really good. That's a horror take, horror game.
It's one
And
thing
not with
that
car repair
Capcom
bills.
do well.
Yeah.
Horror games.
Yeah, it's kind of a strange thing. It's
That's fine.
yeah, but I don't want to sort of.
That's Chris.
I can't do sort of Chris thing and sort of give you big spoilers and stuff. It's kind of, you know,
That's why he's in the background.
It's,
Watch footage of Anton playing. Go, ooh,
it's very atmospheric and stuff. You know, you've got the wolf and stuff. And it's actually an integral sort of thing to the gameplay and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chris did that,
Last
And
week.
it's made by Capcom.
Didn't actually know it was released on the Xbox, otherwise I'd have bought this version first of all. And that's Splashdown. Really like Splashdown games in the PS2. The first thing I noticed about this game was how colourful it looked.
Yeah, it's right.
It's really bright, colourful, and it just, you know,
Wave Racer!
Similar, yeah, and yeah, so really there was supposed to be Metal Gear's recommendation in the day, weren't
Yeah.
And yes, it got 1 and 2 on
Made by
PlayStation.
Atari.
And really good
Not
game.
published by.
Really good game. It's like on eBay, just make yourself laugh because it's like £25 to £50. And you go to Amazon and I think it was, well, it's like a penny plus postage
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, it's like, there's loads of these on Amazon. Really good game. I hope it's backwards compatible, which was it. I haven't got the first one, I have now. Project Gotham Racing.
Yay!
Yeah, original game on the Xbox. With life in the background, unlike the second one where they took all the life out of the background and made you feel like you're in a desolate city all on your own.
Sequels all proper street racing.
Yeah.
You can
Oh,
hear
sure.
the people, you just can't see them.
And full of kudos. Once again, when I first played this game, the first thing I played was graphics again, because they've always given us the best of graphics.
I think the frame rate's not so good though. I mean, when you compare it to Gran Turismo, the frame rate isn't as good as Gran Turismo.
I think it's different, maybe.
Especially on the first one, especially the very first one. The frame rate is just definitely, you know. Not quite the same.
Played quite a bit of this one. Really, really enjoyed it. So I think every game's got better as they've gone along there in the Project
Yeah,
Gotham. Okay, my last pickup of the month. Yay! As everyone
Last
says.
two.
Last two. And first of all, I picked this up. It's the official Mortal Kombat pad for the Xbox One, Xbox 360 via Switch. And I still have yet to unseal it, although I've been playing the game to death. Really happy that I wanted to get it.
D-pad looks nice. D-pad looks nice,
Buttons
but the
don't
buttons look horrible.
But on to my game of the month that I've lost my life to, and that is Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat X! I mean, if you thought last year, the last iteration on the Xbox 360 was good, this is fucking amazing. Straight away, I was into it. The combo system almost the same. The story mode's fantastic. It's short, 4 hours. Who gives a fuck about that?
It's all about the
Unlockable.
death and the gore.
Yeah,
Finish
unlockable.
him.
And I think every time I spoke to Tony when I was playing it, I had to highlight how awesome this game
You
is.
keep ranting. Oh, it's so great. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
It's so great.
Yeah,
It's so
it is,
awesome. It's so great.
And it all fits together so good. The subtle changes when you change a different version of the character is nice, but they will feel of everything really, really good. But there's no cheapness to it unless, of course, you go online and play people playing as Marina going down, 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 which most people do just for the achievements. Who would be an achievement for it? But yeah,
You would.
yeah. No, I'm too fast. No, really, really cool game. And I love the fact that they're bringing the last series of games. They gave us some pretty cool add-on characters in Mortal Kombat on the 360, and the main one was Freddy, wasn't it? Unfortunately, it was Freddy from the new remake.
Yes, not the proper original one.
Yeah, but in this one, the first DLC character we're going to get is Jason, followed by Tremor and Tanya, and then down the line we're getting Predator. And it's the Predator from Predator 1, the Mark 1 proper Predator, not the crap you can put everywhere else. So really looking forward to playing him, as well as apparently up to 12 more DLC characters. The only thing I find annoying about this game, there is one niggle, is you get so little gold for playing for it, no matter how well you do double flawlesses, fatalities, brutalities, faction kills, no matter what, you get so little gold because you've got your crits which you unlock through buying the gold and all that game. But you get so little, and
I mean that's one thing I never really liked with the crypt system. I much prefer the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 system where you used to have a shop and you just buy what you want
because you don't know what you're getting.
Yeah.
And basically, what they highlighted on the net was the day before this came out for release, NetherRealm Studios done an update for it, and just for completing a level, you got 2,500 gold, which sounds absolutely fair. You know, it makes you think realistically you can unlock everything in the crypt. But on the update, just for completing it, it's gone down to 100 gold plus however well you do it, however well you do in the match. And the reason they've also done that is if you go to the DLC section for $15.99, you can unlock the entire crypt.
Oh, yeah. I'd say.
Now, that is out of order. You shouldn't have done that, especially if it wasn't in the reviews. Obviously, I know you're after money. We all need money these days to get along. But that's the only taint on this awesome game. So, Mr. Boone, whoever money man was cornering you, telling you what to do, ignore them in future. But it's my last pickup of the month. And this has been a relatively good month. I haven't really bought any fucking things online. I've had them free at like arcade games. But yeah, so April is done with.